All right, so we'll get over here into NX. Obviously, we're in a regular drawing here. If you open up the FCF dialog, you'll see first and foremost, even if I actually expand it out and show the inherit and those other sections of the command, it's very minimal. We definitely repurposed a lot of those functions that were on that FCF command. And one of the things you'll notice as I go through this, there's two areas to manipulate this with. One is on screen, kind of you'll see these on screen handles and these glyphs on screen, and then also a lot of the formatting and stuff like that up top across this context tab. So on screen here, these are your tools for the composite versus the single frame here. You have like this drop down box. You have the adding a new frame for the composite to add right there. It just takes the settings for the ones that's already selected. So if I change this to 0.3 up in the context tab and I press this add button right here, it adds another one that's also 0.3. You have your on-screen flexibility in with these compound frames here of moving it up and kind of reordering and moving up and down and kind of having that on-screen flexibility. Again, just kind of showing that on-screen workflow. But then also, if you'll notice, so that old dialog, the kind of the extensive FCF dialog was obviously vertical. It had a lot of the real estate going up and down, but you're building an FCF horizontally. Your annotation type kind of builds left to right as you build it. So you can kind of see with your characteristics right here on the left, you can kind of see you're building the annotation as you go. So again, this is this actually also recognizes your previous command or your previous values that you'd keyed in. But yeah, again, so you can change your tolerances, you can change your shape or what have you going across with your modifiers. Also your datums. This is interesting as well. You can add these modifiers to your datums, but then for compound datums, kind of like we saw with the composite frames, we have the flexibility of the of reordering and moving these around. We'll take some of these off. And then again, if you press the add new, which is the same in both areas, so there's add new, it takes the one that you're currently working with. Include, which is the indicators. Yours will actually have a symbol there, so I guess I'm working off an older phase. But yeah, the indicator panes, you can change these as well. The same flexibility on the on screens of moving left and kind of reordering those. We can change these characteristics here and what it's referencing, and then again showing that reordering as well. And then if you look at the text, so again with the appended text for FCF, again this takes into account your the new modernized dialog here. So again, if we show this, it shows the appended text appearing above and below that FCF. So again, it is really kind of, it takes that context tab from modernized note. It really almost has a paradigm shift of actually building your FCFs horizontally and left to right and really going with that workflow. And again, it's really nice to also see the dialog real estate for FCF get reduced as well. I did see in the chat, thanks Dave for answering. It is the same exact UI for both PMI and drafting environments.